Holy moly, we got a live one. Bonjour, you beautiful thing. Okay, so in this video, you're going to see the pet corrector, the condensed air. You can get it on Amazon, you get Walmart, you can get a Canadian Tire. Some pet stores have it as well. Great tool. This dog is extremely explosive in the car. Extremely explosive. And of course, as soon as I walk up, he doesn't do anything as per the norm when a dog trainer shows up. But then he gets into it. What I would suggest is if you are unsure of how your dog is going to react to something like this, have them tied safely so that they can't come to you. You can do this while they're in a crate. Safety first. Like if you're doing this with a rescue dog that you don't know, be safe. Like you can see he's wearing a muzzle in this video, but he's wearing a muzzle not because we think he's going to bite her, because they've spent years together, and that's proven. He doesn't redirect, which means I'm angry at this thing, but I'm going to bite my mom and because she's closest. You know, that happens not because they dislike you. It's just they're in that heightened state and they're going to bite something, and you just happen to be close. So what I would suggest is a more direct blast with the air is what she needed to shut this down sooner. We want it to be kind of overwhelming for the dog, so that way they're more focused on hearing you say no, followed by the spray, than the distraction, right? I'm walking up, I'm tapping on the car. Obviously, that's aggravating, but he'll do that with, someone pulls up in a car beside them and he'll lose his mind. So this is a great video for an option. Doesn't mean it's the right option, but it's an option. You want to practice this stuff parked, and then you want to have someone else drive you, and then by that point, just the sound or just the word no should prompt the behavior. The mistake people often make is they give the dog too many opportunities. They go, no, 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 fine, I'll spray you. If you ever want the word no to mean don't do that thing, a consequence is coming, so that way when the dog hears no, they go, oh, yep. Just like when you see the cops while you're driving, what do? You immediately pump the brakes, right? Like you immediately pump the brakes. My dad was a cop, and even my mom would pump the brakes, even if she thought it was like, it doesn't matter who, what your relationship is to the police. You know that squad car means a potential consequence. So the word no, we need to have up. Psh, yeah. So it's an option, doesn't mean it's necessarily the right option for you, but the pet corrector, I'm a huge fan of. It gives power to our voice, it gives power to the meaning no, and then the dogs learn, hey, don't do this thing. And then finally, which we don't get to in this video, finally when the dog stops reacting, then you can reward. But you don't necessarily have to reward every time either, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be driving, so chucking food and air compressors and all this stuff. Be safe, be smart about this. Maybe this is the right option. I love this, using this at the door, at the window, anytime my dogs are extremely reactive or blowing up. Enjoy, know what you're loved.
No.
Is he starting to bark or anything?
No. Yeah, he's terrified of it.
I'll get him in the face. Good.
Yuck.
And then tell him he's doing the right thing.
Good boy. Lay down. Sit. Lay down there. Lay down. Lay down.
So don't worry about the obedience yet. We're just working on avoiding and get him square in the face.
Okay.
Now if he goes over to the other side, don't correct him. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. What do you think now?
Better. He's like shaking a bit, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot. And this is good. Good boy.
Good boy, right into a void.
Good job, bud.
Okay, so remember, it's normal for dogs to be reactive. It's normal for your dog to be territorial and protective of you and the car. It doesn't mean you're a bad person if your dog is misbehaving. A lot of times they're just doing what they think is the right thing to do. And that's why it's our job to say, hey, actually, no, I don't want you to do this thing. So that's where having tools to help you, like the air can, to say, don't do that. I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't need you to protect me. If that's what you want. And otherwise, let them lose their mind at the at the car if you want a guard dog. So you're not a bad person. You're a good person. You wouldn't be watching this video. You wouldn't be trying to improve on your relationship with your dog. It just takes learning. Some dogs are more challenging than others. That's why it's so important that we have compassion for each other. And, you know, because if you're out there just judging away, at some point you were going to get blessed with a very difficult dog that just using treats won't work for. And that's what some of these videos are about. And as always, know that you're loved. Bye, meow.